So today we're going to review again our core value of being humble. Now it's really important that humble has a lot of different meanings. Humble has a lot of different interpretations, so to speak, but sometimes we get so caught up in trying to prove our own point, we lose sight of what's really important. And that's understanding where others are coming from. This could be your kids. This could be your wife. This could be coworkers. This could be the cashier at the grocery store. If you're having a conversation with somebody, you're so worried about proving your own point, you're not paying attention to where they're coming from. How are you ever going to solve a problem if you don't understand where everybody else is coming from? A humble person understands these things. A humble person understands that, hey, yeah, I'm not the only perspective that's out there. We're all different people. That's what makes us individuals. That's what makes us human. We're all different. But a humble person understands those things. And a humble person gives other people a chance to speak their mind, to encourage them, to maybe learn something from somebody else. A humble person knows they don't know everything. A humble person understands that more is caught than is taught, and we can catch other things from other people. We can catch them being great. We can catch them talking about wonderful things, and being humble allows your mind and your heart to open up to their perspective. And I think it's really important to understand going throughout your day and going throughout your week and going throughout your life that being humble is a remarkable thing to do. It feels good in your heart. It feels good to be selfless. It feels good to put others before you because you know that they might have something that you don't have. Or they might give you something that you have never thought about before. They might give you a different perspective. These things are being humble, and being humble is really important. And starting your day off right with this humble and gratitude walk, giving thanks for all the little things allows you to open your heart up to being humble, allows you to be free free of burdens and all the stresses and everything that you might have had. Nobody likes to wake up. That's why people hit the snooze button. But when you hit the snooze button, you're just making yourself wake up over and over and over again, right? If you hit the snooze button, it's hard to wake up the first time. You hit the snooze button, you're just waking yourself up again. You're delaying the inevitable. You're going to get out of bed. Now, instead of hitting the snooze button 5 times and being late, trying to get in and rushing around and doing things, man, be humble enough to understand that, hey, God is good. God gave me this day. The alarm going off is my first gift of the day. A humble person understands that first gift of the day is light. It's life. It's breathing. It's all the little things that you'd be happy for. Get out of bed, give gratitude to those things, and be humble enough to understand that you're not perfect. Be humble enough to understand that you can overcome these things and you can get better throughout the day and throughout your life. But we got to keep it on our hearts. We got to keep it in front of us, because if we don't, then the enemy's going to take over. We're going to come through with a negative attitude. We're going to come through thinking that we know everything. We're going to come through not thinking that we need to listen to other people because we think that we're selfish, because we have it all figured out. Humble person doesn't have it all figured out. Everybody knows that we don't have it all figured out. We're always learning from people who are smarter, who are better, and who have experienced more than we have. And I think that's an important part of life, going through it. Be humble, understand that other people have perspectives, and understand where they're coming from. So if you want to prove your point and dig your heels in and validate it, you have to understand where they're coming from. So that way you can rebut what they're saying. But if you're not humble and you're just always thinking about your side of the story, you're not paying attention to what's going on around you, and you're going to fail, and you're going to have a miserable life. So be happy, be humble, wake up with gratitude, wake up feeling great, being remarkable, and travel through your day with all these things in mind, because it's only going to get better depending on your attitude. High attitude is a high altitude. Let's start off on the right foot. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. We'll talk soon. So we're not